Hello everybody and welcome back to another premiere here on Rich Mindset channel, where today we are going to talk about one of my favorite topics: do not stop. No matter what, don't stop. Why I tell you this is really important is because in every single business, in every single life, there are ups and downs. It will be good and it will be bad. But the most important part is, no matter what you do, as long as you follow and do what you love, the key to success is never stop believing in yourself. The first rule of everything is never start believing in yourself. But before we go there, and before we analyze a little bit deeper this topic that we're going to talk about today, we have to start with the beginning. And the beginning is you. Every single time. It doesn't matter where, how, what you do, the beginning is you. You are the only person that is completely and totally responsible of your own life. So before never stopping, the first step that you have to do is admitting you're in a situation that you don't necessarily like. The second thing that you have to do is starting to take some action in order to change the situation that you don't like. So, first step depends on you, second step depends on you. After you start doing so, you will encounter a lot of difficulties. Believe me when I tell you, a lot of difficulties. No one successful managed to build an empire overnight. No one successful in a relationship managed to make a girl or a boy fall in love of him or him overnight. It takes a lot of struggle, it takes a lot of hustle, it takes a lot of acting the good way, the necessary way. It takes a lot of sacrifice most of the time. So in order to go through this tough situation, the rule to success in anything you propose, it's never start, never stop, never quit. Why I'm telling you this and why is this important topic, you'll find out in a couple of seconds. Because in order for me to explain exactly what I mean, I need to give you a small example. When we first started our social media agency, as you already know, that me and my brother started a long time ago when we were back in Germany by that time. It all started through a joke that we did, a bet that we did with one of our friends, and we started gaining followers because at that time the algorithm on Instagram was totally different, and we went to from 0 followers to 10,000 followers in a couple of months, I think, less than that, by creating daily posts, daily content in order to bring value to the people online. We did this once, we did this twice, we won the bet. My friend back then lost the bet. We got some proposal and we managed finally to get the first collaboration that indicated to us that we can make a business. As I always say, I'm the one that is talking good and Gabe is the one that is thinking good. He came up with the idea to create a business out of this, and so Revolution Media started. Now, today, everybody that sees us are thinking, you got lucky, it's been easy for you, how did you get there? It definitely was something that you did, what is your secret? Everybody try to judge what we built in these years based on the results from today. But the truth is, nobody, or I think there are maybe 2 or 3 people in this lifetime that really understand the hustle behind it. Let's put it like this. After we started in Germany, Gabe had to go in Romania. In Romania, he moved here with his current girlfriend / wife, Flori, where she got pregnant. When she got pregnant, it was hard for her to, let's put like, hustle every single day. But with all of this said, they still did. Every single day, they run on the streets searching for new customers. On the other side, I was still in Germany. Without knowing German language so good, I still every single day went from store to store, coffee shop to coffee shop, ice cream to ice cream, in order to talk to people to promote our business. Finally, after more than 100 presentations together, we finally got our first customer. Back there in Germany and of course back here in Romania. Then come to the hard part because we had no money at the moment. So we had to work while we are building our business. And that took over 6 to 7 months in which we spared every single cent that we had in order to reinvest in the business. There was a long period of time when you cannot imagine, but we barely had money to eat, and they here had to stay in rent to some friends trying to survive. And it was like this for almost 1.5 years until we finally managed to grow the business and gain trust in the market, because it's not happening from one night to the other. Now I'm telling you a story in a big picture. The small story, the details that I'm gonna leave out today, they're more than that. I just wanted to pinpoint to you that it's not easy to get where we are. And it's not easy to get where you want to go. And it will be a struggle. It will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of nerves. It will take a lot of discussion, a lot of meetings. You will need to understand the personality of the people in front of you. You'll need to develop yourself. You need to create a habit in having discipline every single day. There are so many things that you will need to do in order to grow, to get to a point where you can say, I managed to do it. But the key point to all of this, it's exactly the topic of today. Do not quit. There were so many times where it was so tough that quitting was the easiest solution. I could have just put everything down and went back to a job, to a workplace, to a fast food restaurant where I already had the knowledge, and I could have gotten a really good position there with a lot of money every month. I could have quit and started any other job that was better paid and could have earned me $3,000 to $5,000 or euros a month without having any stress. And I could have gone into network marketing at the time because it was really hyped at the moment, and sell 100 people in order to gain money. I could have done thousands of millions of things. I even had an offer to move in Italy with a girl that she would take care of me because she made a lot of money, and still I didn't quit. It will be tough. It will be easier from time to time to quit instead of keeping and going to the track you decided to go. You will have opportunities in different sides to maybe sell a business, maybe combine it with somebody else, maybe sell a share of it. But my advice to you is don't do it. Keep the objective you have in your head, keep it on a pedestal. Keep it there. Do not forget why we start. Find the best why in your life. For me, when I started the business, the why that I had was freedom. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted to get in a point where I can order something at the restaurant. It didn't matter how expensive it was, without looking at the price at the end of the menu. That was my why, but it was not a strong one. It was an easy one. It was one that only shook, because at the end of the day, my head that taught me to survive always told me, you can survive with something that is not so expensive. Let it be. So I had to change my way, and I did it in the moment when the little one, my niece, was born, because I wanted to offer her the life that I never had from a baby. I always wanted to give her anything she desired without having to question myself if I have the financial possibility to do so. So my why changed from my material one to one made from emotions. And then everything changed for me. In that moment, when that transition happened, everything changed for me, because money or material stuff were not an objective for me. It was the emotion of knowing I come every single day home without giving 100% to realize, to create what I promised myself to do. So your why will be one of the most important things that will keep you from quitting. So before you start a business, First advice that I'll give you is do something you like to do. You don't have to love it from the beginning, but you have to like it at least. The second thing you have to do is find a really good why, something that will keep you grounded, something that will not allow you to quit. The third thing that you have to do is activity. Do not imagine only because you think you are the best, or you do, or you learned, or you developed, that businesses or other people will come and search for you in order to get a collaboration with you. The only way, listen to me carefully, the only way for you to get to that point is to be so good they cannot ignore you. But at the beginning of your road, of your journey, you will not be that good. In order to be so good they cannot ignore you, you have to put in tens of thousands of hours in your training. It doesn't matter that you like selling, that you like drawing, that you like programming, that you like the crypto world. I don't know what you want to do. It doesn't matter. When you start, they will not come to you. You need to become so good, and you have to invest so much in you. You have to become the monster they will not be allowed to ignore it. Then they will come to you. But until then, every single day it's a hustle day. Wake up early, learn something, go on the street, apply it, come back, put the feedback on a piece of paper, improve it. Second day, take that feedback, search for solution, go again on the road, hustle every single day, take feedback, and so on and so on and so on, until they will not be allowed to ignore you. They will not, they cannot ignore you. Become so good that everybody is going to talk about you, because otherwise it's impossible for you to succeed. 3 steps. Again, take the decision of starting. Let's put it like this, 5 steps. Let's put it in 5 steps. Take the decision to start, find your why, start something you love, and become so good they cannot ignore you anymore. These are the 5 steps you have to do. And if you think about it, the same thing happens in every situation. That it's business life, that is love life, that is family life, it doesn't matter. But wherever or whatever you want to do, these 5 steps are the key to your success. Believe me, if it's a girl, for example, or a boy that you want to hook up, take the decision that you want him or you want to meet with him, start taking action, do something with him common, with her common, that you know, talk to her is first, then take action, do something with her. It will be hard because he will not maybe accept from the first time, but it doesn't matter, and then become so valuable in their life that they cannot ignore it. It's the same thing, every single time. It doesn't matter what you want, these steps are key to success. If you want to do something in your life, do this. And then the topic of today, do not quit. Maybe it's not the same person, maybe it's not this business for you. Maybe it's a different person that you want in your life. Maybe it's a different business that your life needs or you need. Maybe it's not what you always wanted. You have to change it. But doesn't mean you have to quit. It doesn't mean after one time, because a girl or a boy broke your heart, you'll not love another girl or boy again. Doesn't mean if a job is not suited for you, you'll not work in your life. So if you work for somebody else 8 hours a day, every single week for at least 5 or 6 days, then why don't you do the same for you? And when you do it for you, why don't you give 100%? And if it's not good from the first try, do it again. Search something else. Never quit. Guys, I hope you understood the message that I sent to you today. I really hope you got it deep, because if not, then normal people will always tell you it's too difficult. If you want to get out of the box, you have to follow the steps that I gave you. Maybe not in the same order that I gave you. Maybe for you it's different the way you apply it. But if there's any question, if there's something I can do for you, if I can help you with an advice or something, I'm more than happy. We are here. Rich Mindset Community, it's based to help people to improve. So if there's any question you have, we wait for you here on our channels. We started already the live events in Romania. So we want to grow, we want to get to as many people as possible to tell them one really important message. If we did it, you can do it too. Guys, hustle hard, have an amazing week, and see you soon. Bye bye.
That's my love, she wants a block till the dove begins to fly.